You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Well, it is Monday. It is Hit the Fan, and we're off to another big week. I want to thank everybody who participated in the Sunday Nights of the Round Table. Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Uman. Thank you, everybody. We had Chris there, we had Uman there, we had Kaz there, and we had Vaughn there, and Jolene even made a special appearance. It was absolutely a fun evening discussing, well, bad things. So to start the week off, I've got more bad things to discuss with you. There's been some video going around lately of one of these DARPA designed quadruped robots that looks like a dog. Now, we have been living, you and I, in this world where technology is coming at us as fast as they can possibly market it and get us to pay for it with smartphones and interconnectedness and new battery technology and self-driving cars. And I've been warning of the Terminator potentials that are in front of us. No group is safe from tyranny. Even tyrants used to rely on other people to be tyrants for them. For example, King George of England sent his navy and his colonial army over to colonial America to harass the people, right? It took people to do these jobs. They would have a governor here. They would have their courts here. They would have everything set up to just absolutely keep their feet, their hands in everyone's business. Well, they're getting us to, shall we say, self-tyrannize, I think is the best way to put it. Carry one of these smartphones around, and guess what? They got you. Now, as far as the troops go, I've been warning for years of autonomous, armed robots. And I get snickers. I've talked to law enforcement that says they can't do that. They can't interact with humans. Well, I mean, we've seen the movie RoboCop and RoboCop 2 and whatever RoboCop stuff they got out there. The artificial intelligence computer programs are in place where they can learn to converse. We call them chatbots. But can you imagine the law enforcement chatbot? It's not programmed to argue, to debate, it's not designed or intended to bargain or in any way give. It is a command authority situation. It is a Terminator. Now, let's get back to the video that's circulating widely. It's one of these small little dogs. Well, it's probably more like a large dog, but it is a robot, and they have mounted a machine gun on it. A fully automatic weapon of war. Now, here's the thing, folks. With battery technology increasing massively, guess what? It's no longer, the first dogs had gas motors, and they were very loud, made a lot of smoke and noise, and they were very large because of the mechanics. Well, these new super batteries allow them to be much more nimble, powered silently. This is what we're going to face. They won't use other humans ultimately because I think humans have a limit. Some don't, but most people have empathy, morals. Not so with these dogs, not so with these robots. I remember when Nightscope came out, it looked like a rolling trash can and they painted it up a little bit to look kind of Star Wars-ish and, nice robot terms. But a large robot, no, right? They can't get around. If they've got little wheels like this Nightscope, look like a rolling trash can. These dogs are all terrain. They can go up and down stairs. They can go across broken territory. If they get knocked over on their side, they can stand themselves back up, right? They're incredibly nimble. They've been working on these things, folks, for decades. For decades, the computer controls to make them fast enough to react, the gyroscopes, the balancing scenarios or situations these dogs are, all of them make them incredibly dangerous because, well, the technology isn't dangerous, folks. It's the application. Now, back in the 90s, I remember when they had remote control tracked robots that they wanted to use for hostage negotiation situations. And I thought, yeah, you're going to roll a robot into a hostage situation, and the hostage takers are just going to go, wow, that's great. I'm glad you sent a robot in. I think I'm going to give up. No, that's not how it works. They won't just give up. And then they were like, see, we can mount a shotgun on this. And I'm like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. The intent is to roll a robot into a hostage situation and just start shooting people. Folks, the Terminator doesn't care. The people in charge don't care. All they care about is eliminating the threat, removing the situation. That's what they care about. That's all they care about. They don't care about your rights. They don't care about justice. Are you getting a sense of that yet? Are you getting the sense of that yet? The way they're treating the people of the world over gas prices, cost of living, heat, energy, food prices, food availability. No, they don't care. They're now done with us. Now the program is to eliminate us in such a way that we're agreeable to it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Cut off your genitals. Change your identity. I mean, they pretend that they don't want people to commit suicide, but I guarantee they're happy that those numbers are going up. They want people sterilized. They want people hungry. They want them living in very compact housing units. And they want to eliminate the population. And they'll do it as nicely as possible because the last thing the bad guys want is us becoming their terminators. And so they're going to use government. See, World Economic Forum's way over here in this little circle, way over here. But it's over here, right there. Right? These are the bad guys, right? That they want us to focus on. The governments, while they way up here are the ones who are doing bad things to us, making decisions. The World Economic Forum is now joining forces with the United Nations, another pseudo-political body being joined by a pseudo-government corporate think tank that wants to control things. But they're going to try and use legitimate government. That is the government you and I supposedly elect, that you and I pay taxes to. They want to use the authority of that government to do the will and wishes of this government up here, the World Economic Forum elite bastards. They want to do things slowly, incrementally, cautiously, but deadly. And as they move along, folks, guess what? We're going to get further and further away from people helping. And it's going to be all robot administrators, robot enforcers, everything. Watch the movie Elysium to see how robots treat people when they have the power. There's no empathy. It's a robot. It doesn't care. You can't reason with it. You can't bargain with it. You can never be right with them. Justice is not part of the situation. Your rights don't matter. And they're bringing out the robots, folks. They're now starting to deploy them. They're showing more of them. They're ready. In the next 10 years, within 10 years, you'll see them on the streets. They've been on the streets in other countries. I believe Pakistan, India, some African nations. They're making their debut. They'll come out with no guns on them initially, folks. But these are AI autonomous robots. Scary stuff. Oh yeah, we'll figure out how to take them out. That's not the problem. People will run them over with cars. There will be problems. but they're going to make our lives incredibly difficult for us. This is going to get nasty. Are you prepared? Because chance favors the prepared mind. It does not favor the person who's asleep. It does not favor those who deny, those who go, oh, that's just not going to happen. Look at the track record. From here all the way to where we're at today, this is a process by which they want to bring humanity under their control, their rules, their beliefs, and they are not benevolent. My recommendation: food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, means of self-defense, and a plan. Get prepared. Get prepared, folks. Semper Fi. God bless America.